Hi, it's me, Vamp, and I actually today am going to show you guys something different. It's my stream, rather, on twitch.tv slash vamp6x6x6x, link in the description below. By the way, I actually did a stream with DE Marcus the other day. Well, for those of you guys that didn't get a chance to make it, I still wanted to, upload it and, let you guys hear it and whatnot. So here is the stream. Some of you guys may recognize the account he's on because he actually played on the Druids account because he played with me on PS4. But without further ado, here is the stream. Catch you guys in the future. Feel free to hit that thumbs up if you liked the video. And if you want to catch more streams of mine in the future, link in the description below. And without further ado, hit the stream.
Hey, Discord for a voice chat before, or sorry, on my phone.
No, okay. Okay, can you guys still hear Marcus fine? Oh yeah, Joker said that you'd be back 2 hours later.
Oh, 2 hours?
Yeah. Oh, okay, it's a little low on his volume for you.
Here's that better?
Um, is that better, guy?
Is that better? Talking back in a timely fashion.
Now, see, for me, you sound louder, so I assume for them you sound louder too.
Okay.
Now, see,
Well, let me know it.
think this account brings back memories because I did actually play with Drew before.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a ton of fun. Yeah, I haven't played PS4 in a really long time, so I may be pretty bad, but bear with me.
Okay, no problem. No problem. Let's start off with something easy like Relic Mission.
Perfect.
And of course, we'll play on public.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I got one. I just used my standing. Well, I just used Drew's standing.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, it didn't occur to me that you might not have relics. We can go relic hunting after this.
I did get one relic.
Oh, okay.
And I think it was the right. Which one? Yeah, okay, cool. And just Drew has no. Darn it, Drew. Drew's got no void traces, so I'm just gonna have to use it. Actually, here, you know what? I'm not gonna use it yet. And then I will use it once I can refine it. So
Okay.
I'll use this one. Cool. So for for a chat who's watching, I'm just using Drew's setup. So I haven't created this setup, but I'm sure it'll work just fine. So we should see. It's a bit of a gamble here. I'm just trusting Drew blindly, but I'm sure it's fine. I'm actually in his office right now. That was the closest PS4.
Ah, okay.
So he just left for 5 minutes, so I can trash talk him while he's gone.
Joker said, now, don't blame Drew.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure, yeah.
This is a
Now,
mobile
usually
defense
I'm a
mission.
novice for
You must
everything,
deliver
honestly,
payloads and
just
defend a
so
number of locations
because
while
it's
breaking into the
easier
network.
for me to talk to
Be
chat
prepared for
and be
heavy
a
resistance.
novice and
I can't do this
live
without
forever and
Be on
yeah.
guard for the ancients.
Yeah, Naris is a good one.
fishers.
Megan's
You
a big,
need them
actually
to
Drew
open
is a
relic.
huge Naris fan
Are
as
you
well.
confident you can withstand
Ah,
their
okay.
fury?
I did not know that actually.
You found a fish.
Yeah, he loves
Look out
Inaros.
for the reactant. Here is a
Megan loves
terminal.
Inaros. I've only used Inaros a little bit. I was like, he's alright. I probably wasn't using him correctly, is what I
This will take
imagined,
a
but
moment.
yeah, Inaros is a good one. Anything that you can, because honestly, Warframe is such a busy game.
Dropping reactant.
It's got to be so hard to play and also watch chat. So anything you can do to help you multitask, like having a frame that just helps you by like killing stuff, or, you know, making sure that you don't die and stuff like that. It's gotta help a lot. So
Yeah, yeah, it is. I'm hoping the new Ember rework will be
Still
just as
working on
good.
it. Continue to defend.
I agree. Yeah, it looks pretty great. I'm really excited. I really liked Ember before, and I just didn't have enough for her, I guess, which I guess is part of the whole point of a rework is to get people to find new ways to use the same frame. So yeah, the big her world on fire, the big meteor, or like the flame strike, you know, like comes down from the sky. I'm probably looking forward to that too. Looks
Yep, and her word on fire, it works a bit different from what I've
Area
seen,
completed.
but
Move on.
about the same in some ways. Unfortunately, with a certain aspect, Rebecca didn't show up, which is that Scott said apparently it transfers from enemy to enemy. Oh, whoops. I'll get the thing. It's okay. I got it.
Yeah, I can't count on me getting this thing. I'm barely walking over here.
I get lost everywhere. I've been playing this game for over 3 years, and I still get lost all the time.
Oh, this tile set is really hard though. It's very easy to get lost because there's some parts where like you have to go up and almost find like a hidden compartment. So I get lost in this one
Location
the
reached.
most more than others.
Oh, you mean the look to your left thing, as I call it. I call it that because I was looking everywhere for it, then it just like look to your left and it's right there.
Well, I remember one time when I was first starting out as staff. I think it was Master Rank 5, and I was on a tile set in the old Gas City, and I didn't realize that the tile was 3 levels, and so everyone was waiting at extraction. Guys, like, I don't know where to go. Like, I'm kind of confused right now. And
Finish your mission.
everyone in chat was like, they were like, oh, I don't even think he's DE. He's pretty
Still
lost.
working on it.
He's only mastering 5, so I doubt it. And I was like, oh, I just got lost. So now if I'm ever lost, I'm like, hey, go up, go down. See if there's multiple levels. Ever since then, I'm like, I'll never get lost again.
Me, I'm always like, well, that's how you know it's me. If you see someone just running into a wall randomly, that's me.
Yeah, it's gotta be Vamp.
Yep.
Yeah, the good thing is the new Gas City isn't as confusing, so you can still
Yeah, but
you
I'm.
can navigate a bit more easily.
Yeah, you can, but I'm not a big parkour person.
Oh yeah, you
So-
can really get a.
Yeah. I'll admit I cheat. I use my operator. I use Zeneric, so I can just.
Oh,
Yeah.
you can just jump across the whole map.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember not knowing what operator mode was and seeing someone just skyrocket a bunch of times across the map, and I was like, what the hell is that? Right? Because like you're playing and you have no idea that the operators are a thing, and then I remember being in a mission once and this kid starts running.
Terminal
So the
spotted.
Zeneric dash is a big one too. Just it's so easy to spam and just cover it.
Operator mode is not the new Sapphire Joker. Oh
Yeah,
yes,
chat.
speaking of, you mentioned that you play games with other people. I assume on public. How many times a day do you get the question, are you the real DE Marcus or are you really DE?
Working on it.
Well, I
Continue to
have never
defend.
gotten the. I've never gotten Are you the real DE, Marcus? But I get Are you DE all the time, which is honestly one of my favorite questions.
Oh,
Typically, I don't think I've ever answered it the same way twice. Typically, like, if say their username is like the Bacon God, I'll be like, "Are you actually the Bacon God?" And they'll be like, "Yeah." And I'll be like, "Okay." And then I'll just let them infer that I am DE, or I'll just be like, "That's up to you. Like, that's up to you want, like, you know."
oh, that seems like a very sneaky non-answer thing.
The odds were against
Yeah,
us,
well,
Tenno.
because the thing is that
We
it
did it.
says,
Mission complete.
like, if someone has DE tag in their name, they'll typically get reported, or someone will be like, "Oh, is this person staff?" So if I've been running around with DE for long enough, or if I'm a high enough master rank, you can kind of assume that I'm probably staff. But it also says staff in my profile, so I kind of let it slide. And like, if people really want to check it out, they can if they want to.
Wait, is it staff in your profile?
Yeah, it has the staff accolade.
Wait, you guys have a staff accolade?
Yep.
Huh.
Yeah, so if you go to my profile, it'll say, "Ooh,
Okay. Okay, I gotta check that out.
do I have?"
I have a Warframe partner accolade.
Mission complete. Excellent.
I remember when the
Those are pretty
accolade.
spiffy.
Yeah. I remember when they were first made. They actually were first made. I'm glad they were made, but it sucks how they had to be made. Because this was when PoE first came out.
Okay, cool. That's around when I just started on Warframe,
Oh, okay.
coincidentally.
But
So
yeah.
I didn't really know what was happening. I was just kind of like,
Ah,
But
okay.
I do remember that time.
They were made because Twitch drops were brand new for PoE. Well, there were a bunch of people, claiming to be Warframe partner on Twitch. Yeah, so they could get audiences of people. So that's when that's when we got these badges.
Yeah, because wasn't there? I remember hearing about it. If you guys unlocked an achievement, it would trigger a Twitch drop.
Yeah.
Remember that? I'm very acquainted with the Twitch drop system now. So hearing that, people were like making new accounts and stuff like that, it was pretty fun. People are clever the way they can get new achievements to drop. Well, it's funny too, because like now there's an achievement in Plains of Eidolon for killing 100 creatures. But every time you kill a creature now, Master Trees and I is like, "Oh, what'd you do? Like, I can't believe you." And I only have like 20 animals killed, so I know one day I'm just gonna have to go out and just murder a bunch of animals on the plains to get that achievement. So.
Okay. Oh yeah, he says it like
Okay.
almost no matter what.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can like breathe in their general direction. He was like, "Oh, what'd you do?" You're like, "What? I didn't even see one." Or like for me too, like I'll just like walk around and it's like Kuaka spinal claw, and I'm like, "No, I didn't mean to."
Me personally, I've just accepted it. Okay, let's see. Next, we will. Wait, are you able to? Is Drew able to do this sortie?
His loadout is called Sortie, so I'm gonna say yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna take. Yeah, I think I can. Yeah, we could do that.
Okay, that's good. I had to double check, but because a Bay Hex sortie, no thank you. So yeah. But we're good. We're good. It's not Bay Hex.
Cool. Let's see
Um,
what other
although Vahek from the raids was super easy. Oh yeah, you just started playing with PoE, so you don't know much about the raids.
No, I remember the day raids got taken out and I didn't really know what was happening.
Oh, okay.
I was just kind of like, oh, okay.
Or you know it, people were acting like the sky was falling.
Exactly. So it's funny. I don't even really like. I only know a bit about raids, but I don't have the full pic. I knew a bit. I knew people enjoyed them, but it's funny because everyone's like, "Oh, bring back raids," and like I only know Warframe really without raids. It's kind of ironic.
Nancy, what's funny is, hi stranger, welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well today. But what's funny is me and a bunch of, me, Taylor, some other partners got together and did the raid on PC, right? One final time. We finished it, then we went to do hard mode, and it was super buggy, so we all made the joke, oh, that's why raids are leaving. Okay.
Huh. It's pretty good. Yeah, because you could play with 8 people, right?
Yeah. But usually me and my group I played with only did 4 to 6, because if you played with 8, there was an extra thing you had to do.
Oh, I see. So it's like good on you for including people. Let's make it really difficult.
Yeah.
What was the thing you had to do with the 8th person?
It was during there was this whole puzzle thing where you had to solve an additional 2 more puzzle things that were added onto it. I say puzzle, but it really just consists of looking on a screen and finding the right thing to stand on.
Right, like it was a puzzle, but it was easy enough.
Yeah.
7 people could do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have not had a good track run with puzzles in Warframe. I still haven't finished Octavia's Anthem.
I need you to sabotage
The last time I tried it, I got stuck on the music puzzle. I was there for, I just went with a random pub, and we were there for...
I am detecting a synthesis target.
Stream actually got mad at me at Octavia's Anthem. It took me 30 minutes to finish the last part of it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The final boss fight?
Yeah, that final where you guys jump on the thing, activate all of the things. Yeah.
I look forward to doing it.
Well, good luck. A lot of people, it was easier for them because they found that you could cheese it with like a limbo or whatnot.
The famous cheese.
But I used Octavia.
Oh, you use Octavia in the quest?
Yeah, because at that time I was all about getting Warframes by using the Warframe to get them, which is one of the perks of being a Warframe partner, that I am able to do that even, but yeah.
It's a pretty good flex, I gotta say. Seeing, I farmed Gauss, and there were people in there who already had Gauss, and I was like, okay, yeah, we get it, you're cool. Well done. Come back for victory lap, okay.
Apparently Gauss is fairly hard to farm according to some of my chat.
Yeah, you know, it took me quite a while to farm it, but other people like Taylor, I think, was able to do it. Helen got all of Gauss in 24 hours, which I thought was crazy.
Oh, wow.
But for me, it took me several days. Yeah, I think I played over 50 rounds of Rotation C. It was quite a lot.
Now, I rarely ever talk about how long it took me to get Ibarra. But that's only because I never want it to seem like I'm bragging.
Oh, I thought it was a bad memory. It was a good memory?
It took me about an hour.
What?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yep.
Just fight
That's
the
ins-
fuel injectors.
1 hour.
Yep.
Ivara, I didn't even want to try. I just was like, well, eventually I'll have it. It's not gonna be today. It's not gonna be tomorrow. It's gonna be 4 months from now, but eventually.
Then every time I say that, Kat is always like, it took me 2 weeks. I'm still
Yeah.
farming her.
Oh yeah, yeah. That would
Yeah.
definitely not be something for chat.
Yeah.
I know if I still didn't have Ivara, I'd be like, you know what, Vamp? You just don't need to tell me that.
That's
You need
it.
to hear that.
It will be a perfect specimen.
And then
This
I-
For me, I was like,
synthesizes for me.
I didn't even want to try. I was like, I'll just let it passively happen.
Has it passively
I-
happened?
Yeah, I was just playing Ivara today.
Oh,
I was
okay.
doing some mining, but all I did was I just waited until there was a relic for the level of spy mission that I needed. So then you can just get a good group and then just run the same relic mission over and over and over. And eventually, everyone gets into a good rhythm and you can start hitting rotation C every time and eventually you just get the part.
Okay. The long con.
Exactly. So instead of me being frustrated with trying to farm it, I was just like, oh, it'll come eventually. I'll just see when the spy mission's up. So then I think it took me I think I got the blueprint and the meso level part without really having to focus on it, and then the Axie part and the Lith part I just joined. I just waited till there was a spy, like a relic mission of that size, and then I just ran it a bunch of times and I got it. Easy peasy.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so it wasn't too bad. Part of playing Warframe is part of my job, so I really don't want to get burnt out on Warframe, so I try to make sure I never exhaust myself on any one
Yeah,
specific
that's
challenge.
always good. That's always good.
Yeah.
I mean, playing Warframe is what I do too, so yeah. Yeah. So, okay, see, that's the thing. Okay, you see Little Cloud, right?
Yeah.
I'm assuming Little Cloud is someone from the stream, but I'm not sure because Little Cloud joined in right before we began.
It's tough. I can't actually see chat right now because I'm over at the TV. Is there someone in? Maybe there's Thunderclap. Oh wait. Oh no. Uh-oh.
It's okay.
Disbanded the squad.
I will invite.
Well, because I started the timer and then I was like, oh, I didn't want to do that. But then if you hit square, it disbands the whole squad. So.
I'm not a big fan of starting the timer till everybody's ready and.
Exactly. I'm sure people were swapping people out. So. Like, oh no. I mean, all I got is Excalibur, so bear with me, but.
No, okay, it's fine.
You the best. You the best.
Thank you for the follow and welcome to the stream. Hi, Jamie. I was debating whether I wanted to call you Jamie or voiceover. That's why it took me a second. Okay, let's see. Okay, there we go. Now it's okay, there we go. Okay, so Joker just said Excalibur, Vamp's favorite Kappa. Because, okay, I'm not the biggest fan of Excalibur, and
Oh, you're
you
not.
know, chat knows it. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Well, you could be like, did you see what happened with James?
With who?
James Jed, Jaemz. He wasn't a huge fan of Wukong. And
Oh
so,
yeah.
as
yeah.
a joke, everyone sent him Wukong until the day we reworked Wukong, and then if you owned Wukong, you got 3 Forma, but he had like 112, so he got like 300. He got like
Oh,
326
yeah.
formas.
I remember. But the story behind that, I don't know if you knew this or not, but it was. Okay, see, Amanda also helped with that because, see, one of her requirements to get her glyph was to send him a Wukong. So,
I did not know that.
yeah.
That's really funny.
Yeah. And I, for the longest time, was so afraid to tell people that I didn't like Excalibur because I thought it would be like a Shy always used to get sent mags because she doesn't
yeah.
like mag.
Have no
DK got sent vaults. Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely would not
Be on the
want to
lookout
run
for
into that
increased
predicament.
security
Has
measures.
anybody done it the other way where
You
they've
would
been like,
rather
oh
destroy
no,
their
I
data
hate
than let it
chroma,
come into our
so
hands.
useless. And then everybody sends them chromas and they're like, oh no. You know, that sort of thing?
No, I don't think
They work the system.
You're nearing the console.
that would be
Jets used to
working
work
the
that.
system.
And they will start destroying the data.
Chat.
I don't want to do this one. I'm just not going to do this.
You know what? I'm gonna try one. How does that sound?
Okay, that sounds good.
How many
Keep going.
how
He
many
knows
do you
you're
need to
here.
be successful?
All of them.
Oh. Sure. It'll be fun. Okay, wait, there's an Ivara at B.
You know what? Chat laughed at me one day because I told them that I would try to rage one day. Which, you know, because it's hard for me to even think about really raging at a video game because, you know, I play game casually and have fun with them.
Yeah, that's a good way to be.
Yeah.
I've
The
definitely
target
gotten mad at
console
video
is
games
nearby.
myself, so I
If you trigger
can't
the
say I
alarms
don't
now,
know
the enemy will start
how to get into
destroying
that angry
data.
headspace because I definitely. But I've definitely calmed down a lot. I think it's typically PvP game.
Oh, okay. Good
Oh
enough.
yeah, there's no way I'll be able to do this vault.
I mean, I just realized that I'll have to kill him at some point. Yeah, whatever. Okay, let's see. Oh, hi, welcome to the stream. Oh, someone said hi to you in chat.
Oh hello.
I would say, how did you know Marcus was here? But it's in the title.
Oh, good point. Good point. I was gonna say, I was like, how'd you know? Did you see it on Twitter? They must have.
Then that's when they're like, who do you think you are? You know I don't check your Twitter. Then I'm like, oh, okay.
Alarms. Lose this data, and the mission will be a complete failure.
Wow, I just panicked and, oh wow, I didn't die because I'm operating mode. But
Oh nice.
I'll let Cloud do this. Cloud, if you want. Oh, everyone's in already. Cloud has been showing me up every single time, and I don't even know who Cloud is. I assume Cloud's
Yeah.
someone from.
Hey Cloud, come on, bud. Leave some for the rest of us here, okay? I was personally really looking forward to doing that one because of my superior sortie spy skills. Although I gotta say, I am really pumped to play this account because Drew has the Cyber, and I have not farmed 30,000 cryotic yet, so
Oh, okay.
It
Wait,
is fun to be able to use it without having to without having to have grinded.
but that I have a certain name for that melee weapon. I always call it the Yes Bear.
Ah, nice.
Yeah.
Little Espanol for you.
Great
Yep.
work. I am pleased with your performance.
Oh boy, man, we're just breezing through the sortie. I like this. It's fun. Actually, I actually don't do the sorties too often because I don't. I will say I probably don't need ribbons yet. Like I have, you know, I'm maxing stuff out. I've got my credits. I'm getting stuff to increase my mastery, but there's nothing that I really need in terms of getting like crazy ribbons. So I feel like I don't need to do the sortie all too often, but it's a lot of fun to play because you don't get that high level of enemies too often. Like I mean, I'll see them in ESO, but sortie's a good time.
Oh, yeah, yeah. In the rest of the game, it takes time for them to scale up to that level. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you gotta wait around for a while.
Let's see. This person says, let's see, MJ from. Okay. Let's see. Heather from TennoCon.
Oh, they're saying hello from TennoCon?
No, they're saying their name is Heather from TennoCon.
Oh, I remember Heather. Yeah, hey Heather.
Yeah.
Yeah, we met each other at the Fox.
Would you look at you?
Fox in the middle. It's
Worthless,
a
ugly
local
freaks.
watering hole.
Oh, okay. I wish I could have gone to TennoCon, but I gotta get a passport before
Yes,
I can.
passport is.
Back in the day, you didn't need a passport to go to Canada.
Oh,
It was.
which is crazy thinking about that was a thing where you could just go between the States and Canada without a passport.
Yeah, yeah. But then when 9/11 happened, everything changed.
Yeah. It's good because I was young enough that I don't really remember a time before, so to me it's just like oh, it's just traveling, you know, between country to country. But for my dad, he's like, oh yeah, we used to drive across to the States like for lunch and back and stuff like. Because I grew up around Niagara Falls. Not quite in Niagara Falls, just outside of it, but we lived very close, so like we'd go over to the States all the time.
Ah, okay.
It's great. Yeah, passports definitely needed. Is it pretty expensive to get a passport in the States?
It depends. There are two different passports you can get. One is cheaper, like around $50 or so, but it's only like water passport, like by boat or by car or something like that. If you want the actual airplane passport,
Stop to his work.
$150 for that.
I'm very excited now.
No, thank you.
The anticipation. Ooh, I always learn so much.
Alright, I think I'm just gonna Leroy Jenkins this one.
Live dissection.
You know, I actually have never actually played WoW.
That sounds too human.
You know,
Really?
Vamp, neither have I.
Ah, okay.
But I think Drew is playing WoW as we.
Ah, okay. Okay.
Yeah, he just got back into WoW Classic.
Oh, WoW Classic. It's funny because
Yeah.
Blizzard didn't think a lot of people would be into it. That's why they waited so long to make it. But, I mean, to bring it back. But, yeah.
You say that's crazy because I feel like people have just been so nostalgic for it.
Yeah, and usually Nintendo's the only one that can cash in on nostalgia.
Oh man, Nintendo can really cash in on this stuff.
Yeah, they can.
Especially I'm at the age now where like I remember stuff growing
You
up,
must
so I'm
be
like, oh
feeling
yeah,
Guilty.
like cash
Need to
in
atone.
I
I'll
mean, it's perfect. It's the perfect marketing, actually, because we remember those games, so we play them with, you know, our kids and or you know, family in the
Yeah,
future.
exactly.
Yeah, they grow
People
up.
that are like, oh,
playing.
I've never played that, and you're like, why you never played this? It's the best.
Yeah.
notice barking at you. Always so
I think
calm,
one of my
always
first
in
purchases
control.
for the Switch
She doesn't care
was
about
actually a remastered PS2 game. It was called
doesn't
Sphinx
love
and the
you,
Cursed Mummy.
Not like I love
And it
Oh.
was funny because like all the article, you probably never even heard of it, but all the articles were like, oh, like who wanted this, you know? And I was like, I did. I really wanted this. And I'm really excited for they're remastering SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom.
Oh, I did hear that one. I heard
And
that.
my brother and I loved that game growing up. We loved it, so I will be buying that almost immediately.
Yeah, there are some games I'll buy immediately without a second thought.
Where are you, Till? You're no match for me. Trust Excalibur.
Die, lizard,
Aha.
leech, bloody worm!
I remember back in the day he would. Oh wait, where are you? Oh, there you are.
I might die.
I mean, I'm not gonna say it's because of your Excalibur.
But I mean, no one else here is Excalibur, and no one else is gonna. So. I did not say anything, but don't be a jerk.
Okay, Chi, thank you for stopping by. Hopefully you enjoyed the stream, and hopefully
Yeah, Chi.
I will catch you. Her full name is actually Moochie Cutie, but I refuse to call her Moo, so Chi.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'll see you, Chi. Have a good day.
It's hammer time!
It's funny. I actually need to do the Till fight on my PC account because I don't have I have Equinox RAM, but I don't have vanilla Equinox yet.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna have to get really familiar with this boss fight. Really.
Damn it enough yet? No, we have.
We're getting there. It's getting close.
Yeah, it is. I
Maybe
did.
let him
I don't know why. I just don't like getting caught in the water. It's no big deal. I know it's just a jump up, but yeah. It's electric water.
Oh, I'm out of. Oh man, I haven't run out of ammo in such a long. I can remember trying to fight the jackal with my MK1 Paris, and running out of arrows and being like, "What do I do?"
Wow, that you just brought back a memory of a charity event that I did with another partner and Danielle.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we made a terrible mistake. We agreed to, for every amount that was raised, we would like do some missions, some bosses with no mods.
No.
Yeah, it did not end well. We took 20 minutes trying to kill Corrupted 4.
Oh yikes.
Yeah.
It's a tough one. Well, did you hear Tactical Potato said if his chat donated 20,000 bits, he would wear a sexy nurse outfit?
No, I did not.
Yes. Guess what his chat did?
They donate to
They
immediately,
donated
right?
20,000 bits, yeah. So, he's got to
Come
pony
near
up.
me, and I'll pound you into a tiny cube.
That is funny.
Okay. We've kind of dented him a little bit.
I have someone in my chat that's just crazy enough to do something like that too. Like, I can never say something like, oh, if you donate whatchamacallit, because of the fact that he got scathed and he he would go out of his way to find the money probably to donate it just so I had to do the thing.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, chat's really great that way, right?
Yeah.
You're like, oh, don't do this, and you're like, what? Don't do this? Okay. Time for me to do this. Chat.
I just realized he's so hard because he's level 100.
Yeah, he is hefty. This actually reminds me, I just started I'm just a little bit into a playthrough of Dark Souls Switch. And I've never played Dark Souls before. Like, man, those bosses have some health. Oh my God.
Ah. Dark Souls, huh? most
How'd
I've
it go?
played is Code Vein.
Yeah, how is Code Vein? I've heard that people have been liking it a lot.
It's a fun game. It's a very fun game. It sucks that it didn't have as much hype around it. That's because it was, not everyone knows this, but it was supposed to come out last year. But 2 weeks before it was set to launch last year, it got delayed for a whole year.
Ooh.
Would you look at you?
So that kind of hurt its, you know, hype factor and whatnot.
Yeah, that'll do it for sure. Well, also, I'm not sure if anybody in our squad is in chat, but I have now figured out how to use operator mode on PS4. So if anyone goes down,
Oh, man, okay. See, I did not, apparently I don't do my job right, the touchpad.
oh no, don't worry, I didn't even ask.
Yeah, I didn't even think about to tell you how to use that.
No, it's alright, because I think I'm MR4. Like, I have a PS4 account that I started. I just never finished it, and I was actually considering logging into it just to see what it would look like. But yeah, I think I'm like MR5 or MR.
Come near me, and I'll
On a PS4
pound you
account.
into a tiny
It's funny because that reminds me, speaking of MR, I was MR2 on my PC account when I did the raid with Taylor. She thought I was joking. Then I spawned in with a MR2 bot. She's like, oh, you weren't joking.
She's like, oh man,
this ocean down on
Okay, I
us
think
if
we're-
I have to.
think he's coming out of that?
Oh, okay.
Agree assault teams.
For some reason I thought he was going to. Oh, he did the first part, right? Yeah.
I'm the level 100.
I guess as you can see, I don't face level 100 bosses a lot.
Neither do I.
Wow, I might
Because of-
die because of this. Yeah,
And who's got
This
peculiar
is
bloom
for
on?
the two men.
I do.
Oh, you do?
Yep. I always do, and it always surprises me that it works on bosses as well.
That's pretty funny. Here we go. Okay.
Okay, I'm almost back up to full health. I just needed to take damage. I have Arcane Grace on Minaris. Because I used to do the raids a lot, and back in the day, that was the way to get, you know, Arcane.
Oh, it's through the raids.
Yeah.
See, I haven't been. I've done the Tridolons a few times. Nothing too crazy, but I do have 2 arcane energizes.
Wait, you have 2 full sets or 2?
Oh God, no, I have 2.
Oh, okay. I was about to be like super jealous because they never
Oh my
drop
God,
it for
no.
me.
Yeah, if I had 2 full sets, I'd be like, I'd have that tattooed on my forehead. Yeah. Yeah, I've only done Tridolons like 3, like maybe 4 or 5 times, and I've gotten 2 arcane energizes. So I'm like, oh look at me, I'm crazy sick. Yeah, watching videos where people are like, oh yeah, if you have 2 full sets for arcanes, you can have them both equipped, so it like maximizes the ability. I'm like, oh yeah.
Welcome back, Joker. Welcome back.
Welcome back, Joker. Howdy, howdy.
Hopefully
Also
you'll
chat.
have macaroni and cheese.
Ooh, I love mac.
Nowhere left to hide.
Yeah, it's my
Like one
favorite.
of those-
Nowhere left to
Is it like one of
run.
those fancy mac and cheeses that has like brie?
It's
Like that?
time.
Wait, that has what?
Brie? Like brie cheese?
Oh.
Or really anything other than cheddar, I guess.
Now the boxed macaroni and cheese is okay, but I prefer baked macaroni and cheese. You know.
I
Just-
agree.
Yeah.
Well, you must know how much of a Canadian institution Kraft Dinner is, right?
Much of a what institution?
craft dinner.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we love it up here. My mom used to call it crap dinner.
Huh.
Just like, you know, the cheese comes out in a powder and it's like so bright yellow.
Yeah.
For you.
Yeah.
I'm like, I love it. I attend.
Then it's like you haven't had real macaroni.
No, well, I've definitely had real macaroni and cheese now, but yeah.
Oh,
crafting was
yeah,
definitely
back
not,
then, though, yeah. Oh, you're
Also,
not a
Chad, if you
fan
have
of
any, if you
crap.
have any general interest questions about, you know, the geography of Canada or anything.
Yeah, chat, if you have any questions about anything, definitely
yeah,
feel
specifically the
free
geography
to
of Canada.
ask. Oh, yeah, I guess, okay, so Joker, Joker said something earlier, which now I'm wondering, your Twitter name.
Target down.
Okay,
Assassination contract.
what made you decide to go with that Twitter handle?
To go with Narcbag?
Yeah,
That is an excellent question. So, when I was in high school, so my name's Marcus, right?
yeah,
When I was in high school, typically if I was going places with my buddies, you know, teenage boys would get pretty rowdy, and so we'd be in like a restaurant somewhere, and they'd be like yelling about stuff, and I'd be like, guys, you know, we should be like quiet, like there's other people in here.
yeah.
They'd go, ew, Narcus, oh, quit being a Narcus, ew, narc. And they'd just kind of rib me that way, or like, you know, like my friends would be up on like a roof or something. I'm like, guys, we should get down. Like, it's not a good idea. They're like, oh, narc, come on. And so
They won't be
that
bothering
nickname of
us
narc,
anymore. Let's get out of here.
my brother loved it so much because I don't know why, but I'm not really a mark. Like, people don't really call me Mark. But for some reason, narc just stuck and fit really well. And so my brother evolved narc into like narc sauce, narc ditty, narc daddy, narc bag.
Ah, okay.
Narc-thon, like narc in really anything, but narc bag was a good one. So when I was making my Twitter handle, I was like, my original account on PC was narc bag, and then I got upgraded to DE Marcus, but I kept narc bag as my Twitter handle
Ah, okay.
because it reminds me of my brother. He'll just be like, you can just shout across the room. He'd be like, yo, narc, stuff like that. So that's where that comes from.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't have a cool backstory for my name.
For Vamp or for Warframe Magnet?
It's funny you would say that considering people were so confused at one point because, you know, on like whenever for a charity event, I would put myself down as Warframe Madness, but my Twitch name is Vamp6x6x6x.
Right. Yeah, I get.
Let's see. Joker has a question for you, actually.
Oh, let's hear it, Joker.
He says, "Okay, what province, or territories am I from?" Answer that one, Marcus.
What province and or territory is Joker from? Can I get any hints, or does he just want me to guess?
Joker, any hints, or you just
Any
want
hints?
him
Anything I
to?
can go off of that I
Yes,
can use for my Canadian knowledge?
because I'm bad at guessing that. Because when I was a little kid, I could have sworn everyone knew everyone from Canada. Joker said western half of Canada.
Western half of Canada. Okay. I'm gonna guess. Alberta.
The guess is Alberta. You heard it, Joker. But then again, it wasn't just Canada. When I was a kid, I thought everyone from any state knew each other too. Like, Yeah, if
God,
I
everybody knew each other.
yeah,
That's nice. I wish it was that way. That'd be so much fun.
yeah, it is a nice spot, but yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, okay. He said, nope, so close though.
Saskatchewan?
He said, British Columbia.
See, I was gonna guess that because it's the most populous province. But then I was like, no, that's too obvious.
I'll definitely have to take your word on that one.
Nice. Whereabouts in British Columbia, Joker, are you from? I've got some family just north of Vancouver. British Columbia is like the California, Canada. It's so nice.
Oh, okay.
All right, you want to run a couple more missions? What are you feeling?
Need to attack.
Do you have any relics?
I do. I only have 76 void traces.
Oh, okay. Then we can run
But
the mission that you use to throw away relic. So you
Cool.
get enough so you can.
just do a quick one. There's a rescue we could probably do.
Yeah, okay. Mesa rescue, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll click on that. Let's see. Near the
funny.
gateway Sky train station in Surrey.
Oh, cool. Nice. Just by the SkyTrain. That's the one they had. Vamp, did you hear that Seth Rogen did the voice for SkyTrain one summer? I think that I'm not sure how long they changed it for, but they got him to do the voice for it because he's from Vancouver. So for a little while, he'd be like, "Oh, next stop," and it was Seth Rogen.
Oh, I didn't know that, but that sounds very cool, actually.
Yeah, I think he just tweeted them. They were like, I think someone was like, "Oh, wouldn't it be funny if we got Seth Rogen to be the voice of the SkyTrain for a little bit?" And then I think Vancouver Transit was like, "Oh, that would be funny." And then Seth Rogen was like, "I'd do it." Because I was there this summer and it was not his voice, but I would have loved to have heard it when it.
For some reason, that reminds me that did you know Terminator? I mean, not Terminator.
Rescue mission.
The
We need
The
to find
Matrix
and
is
liberate
getting
the
a fourth
hostage before
movie.
any harm comes to them.
Really?
Yeah,
Why?
yeah, that's what I said.
I mean, I
But,
saw the first one. I'm like, you can only expand on that so many times.
but yeah, it's supposed to begin after the events of the third one.
Stand their fury.
Grenier prey.
Yeah, things like I really enjoyed the first Matrix movie, but I also read about
Nobody knows
how
you're here.
the other ones went, which
You found
weren't so great.
They weren't so great, but
Enemies are dropping
I mean,
reactant.
they're still better than a lot of movie nowadays standards. So
Yeah, fair enough. Good point. It's like,
Don't forget the reactant. You need
yeah, because there's a lot of bad movies that come out nowadays, I guess. So I guess like a bad Matrix movie is still better than like, like the one movie I always think of is like, I don't know how he agreed to it. This was before the whole Kevin Spacey scandal went down. But he was like he was just the voice of a cat. And I don't think there's any more context to it, but he was just like this cat that, I don't know, was like lazy or something. Kevin Spacey, why would you do this? Terrible. Just a bad plan. A bad movie. Somehow they made it.
well, I mean, it was probably pitched to be a great movie, like the Emoji Movie of its time.
the
Oh
relic is
my God.
open. It's your mission
You
to
couldn't
find
pay
out
me.
what's inside.
$1,000 million to watch that movie. Can't believe that's a society.
I can't believe what actual famous people agreed to even be in that movie.
I mean, if your career is kind of struggling, it's not a terrible thing to do because it's
okay.
gonna be a popular movie. But I mean, that's kind of the end of your career.
Careful. If the wardens
There's
detect
no
you, they will
like, oh
surely
yeah, and then they
initiate
won an
an
Oscar the next year.
execution
Like that.
sequence.
That's not where you're going.
I am detecting a prosecutor. Get ready
But
for a
what's
tight
his
fight.
real life name? The guy who played Charles Xavier in the X-Men movie.
Oh, Patrick Stewart.
Yeah, he actually agreed to be in the Emoji Movie. He was
Oh,
the
he
poop
did.
emoji.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I feel like it's different because I feel like he's so good. He's like, oh, I can just do this for fun.
Prisoner located. We need to get
So
the
Whereas I
who-
feel like other people were like struggling for a paycheck.
way to the
I
exits.
wonder who had the brilliant idea was like, oh, we can get a big name like Patrick Swayze to be
Yeah, all
in the
kids love
movie.
Patrick Stewart.
Let's we could get big names. Let's make him the poop emo.
Was he actually the poop?
Yeah, he was. He was the poop emo.
No, he doesn't deserve that. Oh God, that's terrible. Wow. I would like to know who is in on that movie. Like Patrick Stewart's a national treasure. Maybe it was his idea. Let's think that. Maybe it was Patrick Stewart. He's like, make me the pooper.
It could have been. It could have been.
I'd love to
I mean, it is up his alley. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like he would get a good chuckle out of that.
Yeah.
Or like all his relatives would be like, Patrick, when are you returning to the theater? And he's like, oh, I'm gonna be the
to entrust synthesis to you?
Oh, hi AZ. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. Well, sober for once. Okay. So one of my viewers just asked if you're drunk tonight or you're sober for once.
Me?
Yeah.
I'm sober as a bird. I am more sober than a rock in the desert.
You heard it here first.
That's a good question, though. I mean, if TennoCon was a sample serving, that would be a great pool to pick from in terms of sobriety. But that's a good question. I like these questions, Chad. These are fun. Okay, now here's the real question: do I have an avoid trace?
Hey there, dreamers.
122. Let's go.
Oh, okay. Now we can do the actual thing. Which was it? Was it an Axie?
Yeah, it was an Axie. I think it was
Okay.
an Axie Ace. Yeah, Axie Ace. Let's
Okay.
refine this bad boy.
Yeah, I'll go ahead. We'll do it in the void because why not?
Because it's spooky. It's spooky season.
Oh yeah, you don't know about void keys, do you?
Nope. I only know a bit. I've only really ever heard of them.
Okay.
No. Yeah, void keys are before my time. Because that was when if you did an endless mission, you would take one and then you just roll it a bunch of times, right? Instead of being able to refine.
Yeah, well, see, with keys you didn't. Okay, first of all, not everyone needed to have a key to go into the mission. Only one person needed to have a key. And you just went into the void. Actually, corrupted voids, rant, made sense back then because we used void keys to get into the void. That was the only way to get into the void. The void wasn't a planet that you could go to anytime. And then you just stay in the void from that one key for hours on end and farm out everything you needed.
Right, so there'd be like 5 things that drop from the relic and you just run. So would you end up like with like a bunch of the same part?
Potentially, yes. Yeah, so you could just, as long as you could handle staying in the mission, you didn't have to leave. You just, every 5 minutes for survival and stuff, you could get a void part.
So would that have been like a super easy way to farm Forma?
Yeah.
If Forma was like a common drop, you could that bad boy over.
Well, it was one of the problems in the game as far as everyone had like millions of keys piled up because
Yeah, because you would only just use one, right? You never wanted to spend them.
yeah. Well, you didn't have to spend them because you know, just use one, you're good to go forever.
Oh, so you could use one key per squad.
Upload me and prepare
Yeah,
to
the
Pretty
whole
fine from
team
there.
didn't even need to have the key. You just had to have
Oh
one
wow, so you could
person.
even just piggyback. That's crazy.
Yeah, yeah. Hi, welcome to the stream 23. Okay, so here's my reading system. Okay, I am not good at pronouncing names. I'm like worse than Rebecca at pronouncing names. So, you know, sometimes you never know what name I'm going to call you by when you're into my stream. Your first name, last name, some stuff from the middle, the number at the end.
continue to defend.
Oh, okay. I think I can pronounce that. Cag. Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah. And then there's some viewers that have like a recommended short name that they prefer, and I try to pronounce that at least. Yeah. Okay. That will work. Okay, so tell me more about the cat grass.
Area
Cat grass?
completed.
Oh yeah.
Move on.
So I ordered this cat grass on Amazon. I didn't realize that cat grass is super cheap, right? Like it's just cat grass is like Taylor said she could buy it for $2 at her like local store. Like it's like nothing. I bought cat grass seeds for like $14 on Amazon, and they came in this package from Poland. I was like, okay, this is kind of weird. So I was like, why do I have a package from Poland? And then it's like this package covered in Polish writing, and it's like got a picture of a cat and some grass on it. And I was like, oh,
Defend our
okay.
position.
So you just plant the seeds, and
I'm in town.
it's just good for the cat's digestion system because they can just like eat the grass, and so like, because they consume all their hair, right? So
Yeah.
they eat the grass, and it's good, better for their stomach, and because they'll just try to eat plants. Like there's one plant we have in our upstairs, and our one cat Wilson he'll just go in, eat a little bit, throw it up, leave, and so like if you leave the door open, he'll just keep coming back and keep throwing up. Like, he just doesn't learn. So you can give them a plant that's okay for them to eat, then that's good because they just I don't know what it is. They just want to eat
That's
plants.
it. You opened the rack.
They just love them.
Finish your mission and we'll take a look
Okay,
inside.
So if
Okay.
you have cat grass, they'll just eat cat grass, which is also, I should clarify too, separate from catnip, which is a totally different other thing that cats go crazy.
Oh yeah, there was something in chat. People kept saying catnip. I
Yeah,
remember.
no, not catnip.
Yeah, see, I may not stay for all the streams, but I try to stay when I can to Warframe stream. Yeah.
Terminal hacked.
Yeah, no, people are pretty confused by the cat grass. Okay, here. Oh, okay.
So yeah, AZ, hopefully that answered your question about
Yeah.
what cat grass was.
Any questions about cat grass or shower beers or anything like that?
Here's
And
the
also, if you want to know when Marcus is finally going to plant those seeds, definitely ask him about that as well.
Ooh, stay tuned, because I will not do it tonight. I'll do it tomorrow. It may just be one of those things 2 years from now. I'll plant. We shall see.
Oh, AZ said he'll stick to dogs.
It's funny, I feel like cat owners don't mind dogs, but I feel like dog owners cats. Like, if you just like dogs, you're like, oh, cats are the worst. So I'm not sure if AZ really doesn't like cats. That's totally fine. I think a lot of people just know mean cats.
Hang
Like
on.
cats that are just
Continue to defend.
jerks. Because they can be pretty mean without warning. Yeah, dogs are easy. Dogs are just like, hello, the sun is shining. You're my best friend.
Well, the way, okay, so she left not too long ago, but she actually is a big fan of cats. She has a cat. She said that dogs are too needy for her. Like you.
Yeah, see, I find that too. Like cats, like you can leave them all day
The
in there.
odds were against us, Tenno, but we did it.
Whereas
Mission
dogs,
complete.
they get. I mean, cats, sure. Like if you leave them long enough, then they'll start to get pretty upset. But definitely. Dogs are like little children. Yeah, I mean, my cats have figured out that if they walk across whatever I'm doing, so like say I'm playing on the Switch, they'll just like crawl all over me. Be like, oh, were you supposed to be here? Whoops. Oh, don't mind me.
Oh yeah, AZ says to pronounce his full name.
Another job well
I call him AC for short, obviously. But I believe his full name is pronounced Azriel.
Oh,
Yeah.
that ad.
Yeah, but
I
I
wasn't
call,
sure if it was a different Az. What's up, Az?
I call him AZ for short.
Hey Z, he got raided this Wednesday. Him and Kaiba.
He said, yeah, that as.
Oh yeah, that Az. That Az who loves to bowl.
Yep.
That crazy cat.
Oh wait, did we get the relic the thing you wanted? I get
No, we just had common drops.
Oh, okay.
But
Flattery, flattery,
I should probably I'll do one more mission if that's cool with you.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Sweet. So I've
And
just
it-
got a couple.
It would be an endless mission for 5 hours.
What? We're bringing back the void keys.
Yep.
Yeah. So we gotta stay until we get that Atlas Prime Neuroctrix drop. Oh
But-
yeah.
But yeah, do you have any preference what mission you want to do?
No, we can run a relic again. Sky's the limit. Doesn't matter to me.
Okay, we can do another Axie. Since we were talking about the void, let's do another void.
Let's do it.
Wait. He says, hey Marcus, them lead bikes though?
Them lead bikes.
Yeah.
Wonder if he's talking about how after 10 Live I biked home after a couple pops.
Oh, LED bikes. Okay.
Oh,
yeah.
LED bikes. Oh my god. Oh yeah. So get this. We're at the bar, and this bike goes by, and it's covered in LED lights. You know, like have you seen those bikes before, where like people hook up the lights to their wheels, so that when they bike, it makes like cool design and
Yeah,
stuff.
I have.
Yeah, Az was like, "Oh man, that's like the coolest thing I've seen all weekend." And we all kind of went quiet, and I was like, "Are you kidding me?" After
Oh,
everything we've seen.
He said there
The whole
was
weekend.
Jim, not him.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. It was Jim. It was Backyardist. Backyardist was like, "Oh, this is the coolest thing, man." After all that, after 10 Live had just happened, that light up bike was the coolest thing. Yeah. It
Wow.
was crazy. Yeah, good memory, Az. Yeah, Jim, not you.
That
I
sounds
couldn't believe it.
so
I was like,
Mobile
I
defensive.
can't. I was like, I can't
You
believe
must
you.
deliver payloads and defend a
All
number
this
of
time.
locations while I break into the network. Be prepared for heavy resistance.
Here we go.
I can't
All
do
right,
this without you.
I took the relic just in
Watch
case.
out. I'm detecting
get that
void
2%
fissures
drop.
nearby.
You can get
Do you
those
have a
Atlas Prime
magic
Neuroptics.
Okay. Okay.
You found a fissure. Look for reacting.
Wait, you have an Atlas
Here's a
Prime
terminal.
relic?
Get me in.
I
and get
had
ready to
2
defend.
Atlas Prime relics.
Wait, how do you get any Atlas Prime relic?
I'm
Drew had 80k syndicate standing. So
Oh,
I just bought a bunch of relic
So
packs.
drop it.
okay.
Yeah, secret of the
Don't
pros.
forget the reactant. You need more to open that.
I was
door.
just happy he had any standing. I was like, oh thank God.
Because I was going to say, did Drew get on this account a lot secretly?
Still working on it. Continue to
I
defend.
don't know. Maybe, I think he's been playing a lot of Switch lately.
Oh, okay, a lot of Switch. Huh? But see, okay, so Drew, the reason I know Drew is because Drew was actually the head of the partner program back when I joined.
Long
Yeah.
before my time. Oh boy.
It was actually before Taylor's time as well. Just a little bit though. Yeah. And also, Drew was the host of PS4 at 4, and Danielle was the tech support
Prepare for
person.
enemy resistance.
Right.
Yeah.
Danielle was doing what I now do for the Switch,
Yeah, yeah.
which is very cool. Yeah, it's funny. I would have loved to have seen Drew's live stream.
It was good. He would always drink a monster too.
Terminal spotted.
Oh, I bet.
Upload me.
Yeah.
Prepare to defend.
Yeah, we were all excited because when we were down for TwitchCon
This will take a moment.
just the past couple weeks, and there's this new energy drink with creatine in it, like pre-workout,
Yeah.
and it's called Bang. And Drew was like, "Oh yeah," Drew was a big fan of Bang.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he was more intrigued by it. Like to me, it sounds like something that should be illegal, you know. But it's fast. I will say I do like the touchpad for your abilities. It's pretty fun.
Yeah, it is. That's always what I miss when I used an Xbox controller
Yeah.
for a time. Yeah.
The touchpad is pretty handy because it's easy to just lean over and swipe it. Honestly,
Yeah.
for me too, the first PC game I've ever played was Warframe.
Oh,
Adjustment
okay.
for me, yeah. That's pretty nuts.
The relic has been
I'd
cracked
never
open.
used a keyboard before.
Finish
Actually, I
your
was playing the
mission, find out what's inside.
first game I had to play was Amazing Eternals because that's what game I started for. I started on as an intern.
And that game
And,
sounds very familiar.
We are finished
Yes, it was. I think it was called Keystone for a while as well.
Oh, okay, okay, yeah.
Yeah, and
okay.
so, I mean, playing in the alpha, you're only gonna get really people who are really good at video games, right? So, I just got wrecked day after day, over and over and over,
here. Location reached.
and
Drop
then
and defend our position.
we decided we weren't moving forward with the game, and then I started on Warframe. But like, man,
This will
going
take a
from
moment.
Keystone right into Warframe, my wrist was just shot, like, because I wasn't used to using a keyboard at all, so my hand just wasn't ready to be in that position. And Drew had lent me an Xbox controller for a while because I was like, this feels kind of weird. And then now I'm so used to playing.
Okay.
That's what 600 hours of Warframe will do.
Oh yeah, speaking of Drew, I have this kind of funny story. Okay, so I was, not too long after I became a partner, I actually was playing Warframe with this one kid, right? A lot of mods dropped. He was actually just using Necros, but
Okay.
he thought it was an exploit because he never saw so many mods drop. So he told me about it, right? And then I jokingly said, "Oh, I'm telling DE." But you know, it wasn't an exploit, it was just so
Yeah,
that
yeah.
was fun. But yeah, and then he legitly got worried because he didn't know I was joking. Then I said, "I'm just joking, do you honestly think I can play with any member of DE?" So he laughed at that. And then a few days later, I ended up doing a charity event playing with Deidre.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, so I thought that was funny. Yeah.
That's very funny.
Oh yeah, do you
Yeah.
prefer Marcus or DE Marcus?
Oh, Marcus is fine. Whoa, what?
What? Did someone not get
Lost
that?
Prime Kubro collar blueprint?
Oh yeah, yeah.
What relic is that in?
I forget which one. Honestly, I just
Holy
see a
crap.
random mirror.
Mission complete.
No,
That's pretty cool. I
did.
don't think I've ever seen that before.
Yeah, I had bought it. I forget with what frame, but yeah.
Yeah, I'll say. Well, it's funny too because all the relics on here are just vaulted relics, right?
Oh yeah, Joker said it came with Trinity.
Oh, with Trinity. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I've never seen cosmetics in a relic before. I feel like we haven't done that since. That's pretty cool.
And then AZ says, "Ah, Marcus showing his age."
Yeah. Yeah, I ain't afraid to admit it. I'm new to this game. Well, I mean, new in like.
Well,
not
yeah,
standards.
new in like the 2 to 3 years old kind of thing.
Exactly. I'll have everyone know I just hit mastery rank 23 this week.
You're higher than my PC account.
Woo. Well, I mean, yeah.
PC account is mastery 8.
Oh, boom! I'm smoking you on PC.
Yep.
That's
I
great.
think
Well,
you're
you're
even
killing me on PS4, so
I think you're beating me on Switch too.
probably. Did you start fresh? Because I just did the account transfer.
I did not start fresh. There was no way I was starting 100% fresh.
No way, man.
Well, you gotta get to at least 8 AZ so you can unlock the Void Trader relay thingies.
Exactly.
But other than that, yeah, I agree with you. Master rank doesn't really mean really much at all per se. Now that a few things that the game ties into Master rank, like you get a little more, can hold more traces and stuff. But,
Yeah, that is super
yeah.
handy. And syndicate cap as well.
Oh yeah, it's Syndicate Cap. Yeah.
Yeah, that is super. Yeah, because I'm always trying to max out my Fortuna cap.
Oh, okay, you're trying to max that Fortuna. Wait, have you? Wait, you haven't fully unlocked Fortuna?
No, I fully unlocked Fortuna. There's just stuff in that syndicate that I want to get.
Oh, okay.
Between I still need to work through all the kit guns and
Yeah, I probably should
just the
do
kit
that
guns.
at some point. I kind of got like 3 kit guns, then it seems like I gave up.
Yeah, it's a lot of mining and a lot of fishing, so I could see how that would be.
Yeah, I don't like fishing a lot.
Actually, I've come around to it. I quite enjoy it now.
Okay, see, that's the thing. I don't like fishing for certain fish, but I do like fishing in Fortuna better than on the plains because I like that whole mini game kind of thing. It seems
Like the where you get to hit the soft spot.
yeah.
It shocks everything. Yeah, that's good. Same thing with the mining. Cool. All right. Well, I'm gonna head out. But thank you for having me.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you for
Yeah.
joining.
It's good stuff. It's fun to play on PS4. It's fun to learn the controls, let my brain figure it out. Because it's amazing how much my brain was like, oh, I bet reload is this, or I bet me this. It's like riding a bike. You just get used to it all over again.
Then Drew will come back to his account. Who messed with my account?
Who messed all this up, right? Everything's in the wrong spot. You spent all my syndicate rep. I was saving that for a rainy day. Yeah, everything's all. I leveled some stuff up though, so.
It would be
That's
funny if he was legit saving that for something.
Oh yeah, I'd feel pretty bad. What did we get from the sortie? I didn't even check.
An iotine sculpture.
Huh, typical. Well, if we got something really cool, I would have been upset that we weren't playing on PC, so it worked out.
You know, chat's never gonna let me down. I mean, let me live down the fact that I said LED instead of LED.
Ugh,
Yeah.
chat, give him a break. Come on. That is pretty funny though. All right, cool. Well, see you, dude. I'm sure I'll be back here sometime soon if you'll have me.
Oh, yeah, of course. Anytime. anytime. I actually was surprised when you messaged me last week.
Well, because you'd mentioned it before, and I was like, hey, you know, I should just do that. I should just set up a time. And here we are.
Okay.
Yeah. Look at that. Well, see you, chat. Thanks for having me. If you have any other questions, you can hit me up on Twitter at narcbag. Spelt out sounds. And if you saw any antics on this account, that was just Drew playing. I'm actually sick on PS4. And all right, I'll see you guys later.
Okay, later.
All right, see you, Vamp.
See
Peace.
ya.